Hey, Apple Group. Welcome to Sort 5. This is going to be your sort for this week and next week. We're going to get started today. Make sure you just have a schedule of what you're supposed to do every day glued into your notebook. And let's get started. We're moving to something new today. Okay, so this week we are going to work on words with the base SS and the base ends in CT. So these are the two endings that you're going to find in all your words before you're going to add a suffix. So looking through our words, this is the word subtract. Does subtract end with SS or CT? I see a CT at the end. So the base ends in CT, that's going to go there. In the word express, does express end SS or CT? SS, it's going to go here. Next I have distinct. Does distinct end SS or CT? Here we go. It's going to go here. Distinct means something that's like really obvious or really pronounced. It's a big deal. Next, I have oppress. Oppress means that you keep somebody down or you like hurt somebody. Oppress ends in SS. I'm going to put it here. Next, I have elect. That's what happens when you vote for somebody. They become the person who's elected. This ends in a CT. It goes here. I also have predict. Ends in a CT. Predict means to like make a prediction, make a guess about what's going to happen next. Okay, I also have the word possess. Possess ends in SS. Possess means to have something. I also have the word profess. Also ends in SS. Profess means to like tell the truth or tell a secret. I also have the word, they're sticking together, detect. It ends in a CT. Okay, it means to figure something out, like a detective. I also have the word Congress. Congress ends in SS, so it's going to go over here. Congress is the body that makes our laws and decisions. I also have extinct. Extinct ends in a CT. It's going to go over here. Extinct means it's not around anymore. And last, I have the word confess. It ends in an SS. It's going to go over here. It means kind of the same as profess. Profess, it means to confess, and to profess means like you're telling the truth, you're telling a secret. Okay, so I also want to match words with a new suffix to the end of these words. So the suffix we're going to be learning this week is ION. Okay, so we are going to be adding ION to the end of all of these words, and I want you to notice what happens to the spelling. So my first word with ION added to the end is election. Okay, I'm going to put it right here next to elect because elect is my base word, and all I did was add my suffix ION. Notice the spelling of the base word. I want to do subtraction. Okay, so I'm going to put subtraction right here next to subtract because subtract is my base word. I add the ION. Expression. I'm going to put it next to express because express is my base word. I add the ION. I also have distinction, okay? I'm going to put it next to distinct. Distinct is my base word. Add the ION. I have detection, okay? Again, just to figure something out, like detectives. Putting it next to detect because that's my base word. Add the ION. Oppression means to keep somebody down. I'm going to put it next to oppress. It has the base word oppress and then the ION. Confession. I'm going to put right here, okay? Confess is my base word. Confession is my word with ION. I have extinction, means to be gone all the way. Extinct is my base word. Add the ION. I also have congressional, okay? This one, notice, I'm going to put it next to Congress because my base word is Congress. You add the ION, it also adds an AN. So this is a double suffix. So that's the only one that's going to do that this week. Okay, next I have possession. It means to have something. Possess is my base word. ION is my suffix. I also have prediction. Again, it means to guess what's going to happen next. Predict is my base word. Prediction with the ION. And last, I have profession. Okay, profess is my base word, and then I add the ION. So these, you guys, you're actually going to sort into the category headings SS plus ION, because all of those have base SS. And this one's going to be CT plus ION because all of those bases end with CT. Now, I'm going to read you these words. I want you to listen for the ending SS sound. We know SS makes the S sound, but something happens to that sound when I add my suffix ION. So express, expression. Oppress, oppression. Possess, possession. Profess, profession. Congress, congressional. Confess, confessional. So I hope you noticed while I was reading those and really pronouncing them, that when I add the ION ending, it changes the SS from making the S sound to making the sh sound. What two letters make the sh sound? I hope you just said SH out loud. So I don't change the spelling at all of my base word. None of these I changed the spelling. I didn't get rid of letters. I didn't do anything to them. I kept the spelling the same. I added an ION and it changed the sound of the SS. Again, expression, express, SH sound, in. Express. Okay, notice that pattern. Looking over here, you're gonna find a very similar thing happens. Listen while I read to notice this different end sounds. Subtract, subtraction, distinct, distinction, elect, election, predict, prediction, detect, detection, extinct, extinction. So just like the SS, if you have a base that ends in CT and you add an ION, the CT sound goes from subtract to subtraction. It starts to make the SH sound. So when you add the suffix ION to any of our words in the sort this week, you have to pronounce them differently. The ending sounds turns into SH. All right? The other thing that I want to point out when we look at this is what these words mean, because we've learned so far a bunch of suffixes and prefixes and their meaning. So our suffix for this week is ION. So let's look, for example, to figure out what it means. Let's look at predict. Predict means you are going to guess, right? You are going to take a guess about what might happen. You're going to guess who's going to win the game. You're going to predict that. Your prediction is what you actually did. It's your action. Okay? I made a prediction. What I did was make a prediction. That is my action that I did. So ION, the suffix, means the result or action. It is what you are physically actually doing. So let's take another one for confess. Confess means to tell a secret, right? Oh, it was so funny yesterday when everyone came in from recess and they confessed, right? They told me something. Confession, for example, if you're Catholic, you go to church and you tell a priest your confession, you tell all of the secrets that you made. That's your action of actually telling the secrets. Confess is just what you want to do. Okay? For example, again, subtract. If I say subtract this, you know, okay, I'm going to minus. If I say this is subtraction, that's the act of actually minusing. Okay, elect, oh, we're going to elect someone. We are going to eventually vote. Election is we are actually voting today. That is the action that is happening of voting. Okay, so my base words are all going to be what you are going to do. When you add the ION, it's the result or the action that you are actually doing. All right, so again, go through if you don't know the definition of any words, add it to this Google form. You can start cutting out if you have time today. Good luck.